Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your outlook for December 10th, 2013. And we have a snow event that's going to be having an effect on our area today. And starting off with the GFS here today, and this is just to give you a breakdown of what we're expecting: rain versus ice and snow. This is unlike the last event, which is much trickier to forecast. This one's a little bit easier because you're just dealing with one precipitation type, and we're dealing with a changeover from rain to snow, or vice versa, and ice and all that stuff. Weather maps get a little tricky as far as forecasts, and really wish people would give us a little bit of mercy on that. But I really have no idea how tough that is to forecast changeover times. But this one is not going to be the case. It's going to be an all snow event for our coverage area here, so we're not worried about that. We do have, this is 7 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, and we have snow already breaking out across central PA and getting over to eastern PA. I think the time frame you're looking at here is probably from southwest to northeast. You're probably looking for between 6 and 8 a.m. for a start time, and over New Jersey you're looking probably between 7 and 9 a.m. That's probably the best estimate for timing we have for this system. And then we go to the next frame here. GFS is still trying to blow this up a little bit here and really get going the precipitation across mainly not as much northeastern PA, although it did increase amounts over this area over the last run here. But our biggest area of heaviest snow is across these areas right here. So if you live up here in like Towanda and over by Williamsport, you're probably not going to fare too well out of this. But further southeast, especially as you get down towards the Lehigh Valley and point southeast, you're looking at a decent snowfall, moderate snowfall, nothing too heavy, but definitely snow nonetheless, and will cause travel problems as we get into, especially on Tuesday morning. But as we get into the evening rush, it'll still probably be a little bit, snow-covered roads and side roads and things like that PennDOT has not gotten to yet. So just take it easy if you are, and New Jersey Department of Transportation as well. Just make sure if you're out traveling, you take it safe, and don't drive it crazy, because I know sometimes the first snowfall of the year for many gets a little bit crazy on the roadways with travelers here. We're going to go to the NAM high res. This is a future simulated radar. Now this is for 6 a.m. Now this here is showing green here. This is not going to be green. I can tell you right now there's going to be snow. I don't know why the NAM high res is showing this as rain here, but this is actually snow moving through here. You can see 6 a.m. It's already moving into northeastern PA here. But watch this, what this does on the NAM high res here. As we go a little bit forward in time here, here's 8 a.m. and then here's 9 a.m. Look at the heavy bands that are forming over here, basically over that same area that got hit on the other day here with these. It went straight across I-95, right across the Philadelphia area. If you're watching the Eagles game, watch that. That was pretty incredible. But it's basically taking this heavy band right across southeastern PA and interior South Jersey here. And the next frame, pretty much the same thing. You see where the axis, the heaviest snow is now right here. This is a future radar simulation, and this is putting out some 36 to 40 dBZs, which is very intense snowfall. So this isn't going to be an all-day thing. This is going to be in and out, quick hitter, 4 to 6 hour type event. Probably closer to 6, but you get some pretty insane rates in that time frame to get accumulations to mount up pretty quickly. But here's noon. Here's 1 o'clock. You see it's already starting to move out. There's 2 p.m. and it's out of here. So you get that quick hitter, that quick burst here of moderate to heavy snow, and then it just goes through. The heavy snow probably lasts about 2 hours. You can get about 1 inch an hour rates while that happens, and then it moves out and tapers down. So that's why we're expecting, since it is a quick mover, not expecting to go too high here. Here's our final call map that we put out on the Facebook page and on our website. This area here, we're expecting, in this dark blue, is probably the heaviest corridor of snow. We're expecting a 2 to 4 inch plus. The reason we're putting a plus here is because you could have some mesoscale banding take place like we saw in the previous radar image there, and we think it's going to happen most likely over this area. But it could shift a little bit more further northwest. So these areas here are medium blue here. We have in 1 to 3. Still going to be on the lookout here, because this could shift a little bit further northwest and get into some places from York to Allentown up to Sussex. Could get into a little bit more snow than a 1 to 3 if that does in fact happen. We do think there's going to be a sharp gradient cutoff, and up here in this area here, you're probably staying under 1 inch of snow. But I wouldn't be surprised if somebody does break over 1 inch here, but it won't be by too much, I don't think. I think most of the action is staying further to the southeast this time. Going back to the GFS for the rest of the week now, we're going to have, this is actually looking at Thursday. Now, there's nothing going on Thursday as far as weather's concerned, mostly sunny day, but we're going to have an absolutely frigid day. We're going to go from cold to frigid. Temperatures not getting out of the lower 20s for many areas, and nighttime lows are going to be the single digits. It's going to be very, very chilly. Very cold on Thursday, and still cold on Friday yet, we think, and then I think clouds are starting increasing Friday night ahead of our next system, and this is a system showing on Saturday moving in here. A little tricky forecast for this one, in case this is not going to be as simple as the Tuesday event. This is going to be dealing with some possible icing and snow and rain and all three here. We'll have to narrow down what's going to exactly happen with the system as we get a little bit closer. Different solutions shown here. The GFS is taking this low pressure system a little bit further north, tries to jump to the coast, but it's too late for us to get in any kind of, you see it jump to the coast here on the next frame, but everybody's rain here, and this is getting ready to move out. The Canadian has a system that's a little bit further south and puts the most snow over this area, probably a 4 to 8 inch swath of snow if this does stay all snow on the Canadian, and the European kind of splits the difference here. It gives us snow to rain. So a lot of different solutions with that system that we're talking about on Saturday. We'll narrow that down in the next couple days here as we get closer. But right now we want to concentrate on the Tuesday event. Be safe out there today, and don't do anything crazy. Enjoy the snow. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your outlook for December 10th, 2013. Have a great Tuesday.